Hello, people. So it's Stylosa and it's Kirioth, and this is It Pure League of Win? I think I want to start. I need to tell you about what happened on XCOM the other night because it was gutting. I had so I've got a full veteran squad. I've got a colonel in this squad, like a veteran of like 30 missions. No, actually, I don't think she was a colonel. I think she was a captain. Yeah, she was a captain. Sorry. A veteran of God knows how many missions, like 30 odd kills. She was a thing of wonder. And the rest of the squad, there was a Spanish guy, I forget his name, but he'd been there since mission 1. He was super support. He had alien enhanced armor. He was the best, right? He could give 3 applications of the med pack. He was beautiful. He saved so many lives. It was amazing. Snipers. The whole squad was veteran, right? I get given a mission, which is to go and disarm a plasma bomb on a Mexican highway. I shit you not. And what made this mission particularly difficult is you get 3 turns and then the bomb explodes. But to extend your turns, you have to disable the power nodes, which the aliens have left all over the highway. And, well, this means you have to kind of rush for the power nodes. But when the thin men, now if anybody's been playing the game, they'll know what the thin men are. When they spawn and one shot your veteran captain in the face in front of everybody else, people lose their shit. I mean, the Spanish medic guy, he panicked. They started shooting at the sniper, and I'm like, no, I can't have this. I've got 2 more turns left to go and disable that next power node, and well, I lost 6 veteran squad members that day as the plasma bomb detonated and killed them all. I was not happy.
So hang on, you lost an entire veteran squad to prevent a road in Mexico being blown up?
Well, the thing is, this squad, one member had been there since the start of the game. The others have been there since like mission like 3 or 4. These were my squad. But they were all dead. And the Sky Ranger returned with nobody. And in my barracks, I just had rookies. I was like, what the fuck? It was bad.
I don't think that's a sensible use of resources. I think if the road blows up in Mexico, you can just go round the hole. I think that would have been a lot better.
I just think the plasma bomb blew Mexico up. That was the thing. Like, Mexico didn't want nothing to do with them. They withdrew from the XCOM Council. Although I don't think they had a country left to withdraw to or from.
Oh,
it was bad.
Well, you try your best for these people, and they're just ungrateful, aren't they?
What more could I do?
Deserve to get plasma bombed.
Yeah, but why did it take on? I mean, she was a female. I don't even know what her name was because I never bothered to change her name. But she was heavy weapons, and she was like the captain bloke. She probably would have got promoted at the end of that as well. But she was dead. She was dead, shot to death by a thin man. It was grand. So that's what's happened to me, and I'm not happy about it. Anyway, the point of this video is it pure League of Win? So there has been some quite sweeping changes to the channel. I'm not going to go over what the changes are because it's quite apparent what they are. You can see the difference. The question is, Mr. Kirioth, does it work? Do these people agree? Do you like it, Mr. Kirioth?
Unquestionably, It works an absolute fucking treat. I mean, the last couple of weeks, I've not enjoyed making content this month since we first started the channel. I mean, it's just been ridiculously fun every single day. Every day it's like, oh, what are we going to do now? Oh, well, we can do whatever the hell we want and record some quality gameplay, good lord. And that's, oh god, it's amazing. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, it is, you're right. It's just like when we started the channel. I remember when we started it and we were like, we want to provide gaming coverage, but we want to enjoy it. And then well, I suppose the beauty of it, we didn't really have that much of a plan. It was like, that was the plan. There was no details. It was like, get stuck in. And yeah, some of the stuff we've made. I mean, if you look at the most viewed page on the channel, most of the stuff we made in the early, like the first, let's say 4 or 5 months, is all the most watched stuff, bar a few examples of recent stuff. And that's because we enjoyed making it, and I think it's such a simple thing. If you enjoy making the video, people are going to enjoy watching the video. Or duh. It's like, well, what the... You know, that's not to say we didn't enjoy Is It Pure and game show, because I did enjoy making them. They just became work, which was a bit bleh.
It's like it's the sitting and the playing the game and talking about the game was the enjoyable bit. It was if there was a problem, or if editing wasn't going well, or if some of the sound had died, or the software we used decided that your microphone was no longer connected to your computer, stuff like that. It was like when you've gone through and you've given your opinion once and you've tried to explain your thought process, going back and doing it again, it takes something away from it. I tended to find it was like you could still do it and it was still good, but it's never quite as enjoyable the second time round when you're doing something like Is It Pure, because there's a lot of thought goes into it, and there's a lot of deciding what you're going to say, when you're going to say it, how you're going to edit it all together. And having to do it a second time was like, well, okay, we can do that, that's fine. But you sort of lost a little bit of the fun element to it. Whereas, I don't think so far we've had to. Well, we haven't had to redo anything because we haven't really planned anything. We've just played games. And
yeah, I think that fits us the best, though. We're generally better when we just dive straight in and get on with it. It's always something which is, I do watch the stuff back. The same goes for Kiri. I watch everything that's back before it goes on the watch. I've just woke up. I watch everything back on the channel. Not on the channel. Before I put it on the channel, that's what I'm trying to say. Just to make sure it's of a good enough quality. And a lot of the time with, like Kiri said, with Is It Pure and stuff like that, if it wasn't quite good enough, well, I'm afraid it had to go and it had to be redone. And it's like, and making a video is, there's more to it than just sitting down and recording the footage. You have to think about what you're going to record. We still think about what we're going to record now. We don't just turn up and randomly record stuff. No. We record, we think about it, so we record the game, and then we take the footage, and then we have to edit the footage, get the audio levels right from me and Kirioth and the game volume. Then we need to encode the video. Then we need to upload the video. And if this is something like, let's say, a 20-minute chivalry clip, that's going to take some time to encode. That could maybe take, I don't know, half an hour to 45 minutes to encode. And then it's going to take, well, even before the encode, it has to be edited. So then it's going to, maybe take half an hour to edit. So you can kind of chalk off another hour. So you've recorded the clip. You've spent an hour editing and encoding the clip. So that's an hour and a half. Then you've uploaded the clip. And that's taken another 30, 40 minutes. So, you're getting up to like 2.5 hours of work for one clip. And Is It Pure was like that, but if everything wasn't like factually correct, and if you made slight mistakes or you forgot to show something off, because this was, in fact, I think that was the worst thing with Is It Pure. You'd forget, wouldn't you? You'd be going through stuff and you'd forget one thing and you wouldn't mention it. It's like, oh shit, what have I done? And then you'd forget about it. So, after you spent 2.5 hours making a video, which isn't good enough, then you need to go back and make it again, then yeah, that's bad. So, I am completely happy with what we're doing. It's great. I turn up at the computer, I know that it's going to be a good day, and I can make stuff I enjoy making, and hopefully everybody else enjoys to watch. The same for Kiri as well. We're not, we're sort of coming out of that stage of being in the grinder. We still are in the grinder because we're still making a lot of content, but we're not like slamming ourselves against it, really desperately trying to make stuff which we think's going to work. But fortunately, the viewers are king. They tell us what's going to work. It doesn't matter if we think it's going to work. And in fact,
if anyone's having doubts about whether the change in direction was a good thing, all you've got to do is look at the last couple of weeks, what we've produced, and the amount of positive feedback we've gotten in terms of views, likes, comments, everything, and then look at the stuff before. It's quite clearly what the majority wants, because it's, look at it, look how many people love Chivalry. Look at how many people love Chivalry. Mind you, why wouldn't they? It's quality. I love that game. I've been playing that quite a bit, to the point where it's getting a bit obsessive. I can now jump over someone's greatsword, swing to the side, and cut them in the head at the same time, which is brilliant if you pull it off. If it doesn't, you just get hacked in the knees.
Painful. So look, guys, let us know what you think. Comment below. We will read. We always read the comments on all the videos anyway, but I want to know, because I know this is the hardcore fan base will comment on this because they've been there since Unit Lost began. And just to clear one thing up as well, we are Unit Lost. It's not like we've suddenly threw away that. We're Unit Lost, Stylosa and Kirioth, and the channel is League of Win because that's where we win. That is all there is to it. It's not like Unit Lost is gone or any of that. But please leave feedback below because we will read it, as I say. So I think we best crack on, Mr. Kirioth. Games need to be played.
Got places to be, people to kill.
Good lord. We'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.